Turn up the AC hot takes. You know what it is. It's your boy Fidos Jr. Vargas Dynasty going up. Don't act like you don't know. We're the only three brothers that really running shit in the boxing game. You know?
Welcome to another installment of Turn Up the AC Hot Takes with Reason on a solo edition. The return of the legend himself, the Filipino boxing icon, Manny Pacman Pacquiao, is making his return to boxing. Nearly 4 years since he last fought, August of 2021, coming off a loss versus Ugas. He's going for the WBC strap in the welterweight division against young, active, dangerous, and getting better every time we see him, Mario Barrios. Let's talk about it. Manny Pacquiao, 46 years old. Mario Barrios is 30. He'll be 30 this weekend. Tall task, to say the least, for Manny Pacquiao, but he's back. He's active. This is a sanctioned fight. This is for, like I said, the WBC strap in the welterweight division. Manny Pacquiao is leapfrogged everybody in the rankings, up to number 5 in the rankings. Very controversial. He hasn't fought in, like I said, nearly 4 years, and he just leaps so many names, so many. Obviously, their names aren't as big as of Manny Pacquiao, but you know, these guys are active fighters. These guys are fighting, you know, on the regular, trying to, you know, make a name for themselves, trying to get a title shot. And you know, Manny Pacquiao coming out of retirement and jumps directly to number 5 in the rankings and ahead of the line in an automatic, you know, shot at Mario Barrios for the WBC strap. And he's a legit champion. He's no scrub. So, you know, let's talk about it, man. Like I said, it's controversy. There's some people who aren't happy about it. I've seen a few people talk about it's a disgrace to boxing. I don't know about all that, but I'll tell you this. Manny Pacquiao has always been a fan-friendly type of fight. He's a legend, man, and he's one of my favorite top, 5 fighters of all time, one of my personal favorite fighters of all time to watch. And he's always exciting. He always gives you a good show. You rarely get a snooze fest when Manny Pacquiao's in the ring. Now the question is what is he going to look like? One thing about Manny Pacquiao, he stays in the gym. He's always working out. He's always in shape. I know that's different from actually being in the ring and taking hits and actually fighting. And being 46 years old, it doesn't get any easier as you push up, up there in age. He's fought, twice since 2019. He beat Keith Thurman back in 2019 to become the oldest welterweight champion in history at 40 years old at the time. So if he pulls off this one, he breaks his own record for oldest welterweight champion. It would be 46 years old. But it's a tall task, man. This is gonna be tough because the logic says you pick Barrios, but prime for prime, obviously I think Manny smokes Barrios, but this isn't prime for prime. We don't know what type of Pacquiao we're gonna get. The Pacquiao we saw against Ugas 4 years ago, he had moments, but he wasn't the most explosive Manny Pacquiao, and I don't think he got quicker. I don't think he got any more explosive, in the past 4 years. But it's gonna be tough to pick against him. I ain't gonna lie, but because Barrios, after Ugas beat Pacquiao, Barrios went and beat Ugas after that. It's tough, man. It's very tough to really call this fight and really truly determine what potentially could happen, because there's so many variables to this fight. There's so many different factors that could affect who wins this fight, and obviously the biggest one is age with Pacquiao. But Pacquiao losing a step or two, he's still just as quick as your average fighter. Because when you're so great, your fall back down to reality, it's still, you're still a great fighter. You're still a hell of a fighter. You still got the talent, you still got the skills, you still got power. But it's definitely a tall task to be able to beat Barrios, because Barrios is young, throws a lot of punches. He's going to use his jab, and an effective jab against Pacquiao, probably at this stage, can definitely, I think, neutralize what Pacquiao can do in the ring and ultimately lead to potentially a Barrios stoppage. I think Pacquiao is looking for someone to knock him out. I don't think he's gonna leave the sport entirely until he just gets sent out of the sport by somebody putting him to sleep. So we'll see what happens, man. We're here with Pacquiao and Barrios. As we get closer, we're gonna talk about it a little bit more. To pick this fight, man, I think I'm gonna lean on the fan inside of me, man. Like, like I said, I'm a huge Pacquiao fan, so it's logic tells me to go with Barrios in this fight, but it's such a tall task for someone like a Manny Pacquiao, the greatness of Manny Pacquiao. I have him top 10 pound for pound all time from who I've seen. I'm in my mid-30s though, so obviously I haven't seen everybody. But from who I've seen and what I know of the game of boxing, Pacquiao to me is a top 10 pound for pound fighter of all time, and this could just further his legacy. I don't think it'll hurt him as long as he just doesn't come out and like get knocked out in like round 1 or something. As long as he puts up a good fight, even if he loses, you know, he walks away with his pride and his dignity. But I think he's looking for someone to knock him out, and maybe Mario Barrios might be that guy. But like I said, I'm gonna lean towards Manny Pacquiao just because like it's Manny Pacquiao, man. And truthfully, as the fan in me is talking when it comes to this. Logic tells me to go with Barrios, but the fan in me, I'm rocking with Manny Pacquiao right here, man. I got to. So I just wanted to drop my thoughts, man. Let me know why I'm wrong. Tell me why Barrios is gonna win. Tell me why you think Manny Pacquiao is gonna win. Are you happy to see Pacquiao back? Are you upset that he jumped so many active fighters, you know, and jumped in straight into this title shot after coming off a loss and 4 years of inactivity? Let me know what you think, man. Until next time, Reason, turn of the AC Hot Takes, Pacquiao, Barrios, July 19th in Las Vegas. The venue has yet to be set, but, you know what I'm saying, we all here for it, and I cannot wait until this fight comes up. Pay-per-view, obviously, when Manny Pacquiao fights, it's probably a pay-per-view event. So, Pacquiao, Barrios for the WBC strap in the welterweight division. Let me know your thoughts, man. I'm here. We here for this. Reason, turn up the AC Hot Takes. Until next time, we're out.